Shalom, this is Spirit Bears Witness of Kabban Yasharallah. I camp at Lions Den in Yasharallah, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm with my brothers.
All right, y'all.
Yahweh, what's up?
First and foremost, we like to say a prayer to the Father and the Son. Call, Alayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rekah, Kodash, Ma. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors to our elder Arwan. Peace and salutations to the Yakim, the women and the children of the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay, we got another lesson, and it's going to be entitled "The Beginning of Knowledge." Okay, and those that sin is truth, that scripture should automatically pop in your hand. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So, you want to start off, brother?
This is Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
And that's the premises of this lesson. You know, hey, we heard the word of Yahweh Shai, and we was moved with fear. We was moved into action. It was not like I fear him, but I'm gonna keep doing my same routine. We was changed. You know, and our family and our friends, you know, they look at us in confusion, or they look at us like, what is y'all on? Hey, but we fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that's without shame. And we protest, and we speak it in braveness and boldness, and also in faith and in truth. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you know, right now, the reason the Spirit moved us to do this lesson is because right now there's going to be some drastic changes that are coming. You know, right now more on the news coming out about banks shutting down, people not getting their money. Now that happened in China, okay? It's coming to America now. It's going to be worse, okay? I want to go to Psalm chapter 102, verse 15. So the heathen shall fear the name of Yahweh, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. Right now, these heathens, right, the Edomites, they don't fear Yahweh. They don't even fear Yahweh Shai. Does it come that I'm using that, can't say the word, but, that Jesus, right? Blue eyes, long blonde hair, and high heels. Now, I say joking around, but in reality, they're the ones who brought all that wicked stuff into our people, okay? And right now, they're pushing to put fear on everyone when the so-called Negros Latinos, Native Americans, and Speckled Birds should be fearing Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. All right, you got it.
Khan, where you gonna? It's on me, right?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna go to Malachi, chapter 1, verse 14, and it reads, "But cursed be the deceiver, which have in his flock a male involved and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathens." And that's the main point. Yeah, hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, his name is dreadful among the heathens. They fear him. You know what I'm saying? They fear the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Back, in ancient times, they knew, they sent the power of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When our people was freed from Egypt, hey, that story spread. We still talking about it now. That should tell you how important and how fearful it was. Because we still say the name. We still say the what he changed the water, the river, the blood. Right? He killed the firstborn. All those things. Hey, the heathens was feared.
That's right.
So when Moses came and he was saying the name of Yahweh Shai, hey, they was in great fear.
Exactly. When I read the scripture on Psalm 102:15, and it says heathens, okay, it's not talking about those big, powerful Rockefeller that are doing all this uncorrupted and high levels, because they fear they're going to be hiding in bunkers. But the middle class, they don't have, you know, when I say middle class, I'm talking about the middle class Edomites. They don't have an idea on the power of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. They don't understand that he controls everything, wicked and righteousness. I want to go to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 27. The fear of Yahweh prolongs days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. You know, this second shutdown that's going to come, okay, everybody's going to be running to and fro, right? Because the Edomites want you to run to them, towards them, okay? But that's not going to happen with us. We're going to be running towards Yahweh Shai, okay? Because they're not going to be able to save nobody. All they're going to do is try to save themselves, and that's not going to work for them either. Who got it? Proverbs 19.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 19 and 23. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil.
Ooh.
And I just bringing that out, man, to back up the brothers. I also had another precept on top of that. I'm gonna just jump to Ecclesiastes real quick. Chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the whole conclusion, Salaki. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And this is our whole duty, man, is to fear the Lord and to follow his commandments, man. And these heathens don't, the Edomites, especially like Yahweh Sot was just saying, they don't fear the Lord. They don't even know what their true duty here is on earth, man.
They think they're going to live forever, you know? Make America great again? That ain't going to happen.
That ain't going to happen by far, man.
And look, y'all. Not only that, 2/3 of our people don't understand and have the understanding to fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They walk around in great boldness, scoffing the men of the Lord that risk our life. We go out on highways and byways prophesying this truth. They scoff and they joke, they lie, and they do all these things. They come and try to spew that damn plantation Christianity on us, and then we come and try to tell them the truth, read the scriptures. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And that's showing right there. Hey, they don't have a fear for the Lord. They don't have a fear for the Lord Yahweh Shai, and they don't fear his words, because they run. When we try to bring out the words, they run. They run from it.
Come.
But you know the most.
Go ahead, brother.
But yeah, you know Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai always got an answer for them, man. You know, he ain't gonna let nothing slide, man. And I'm gonna finish off that verse real quick. Verse 14: For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil, man.
That's right.
And I just wanted to bring that out and back up the brothers real quick.
Because Yahweh and Yahweh Shah are in charge of everything, man. That's the part that a lot of our people, so-called Negros Latinos, Native and Speckled Birds, have a hard time receiving, understanding, because they don't fear. Because if you fear, you say, wait a minute. Yeah, I can understand that he does control everything. Right? Good and wicked. There's no such thing as free will. Okay, that's one big lie. Who has Matthew?
I'm gonna bring that verse out.
Yeah, I want him to, because there's a point there I want to make.
All right. I'll start off at 13 again. Ecclesiastes verse 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Verse 14. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment, and with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
So, hey, first off, I want to say, the whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh Shem Shai, not chasing the bag, not trying to do all these other things, not trying to, I'm doing me and whatever. Hey, the main thing is to fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Right. And the second point I wanted to make out of that was, hey, even you may think you're doing things in secret. You may think nobody see you, but Yahweh Shem Shai see all things. Right. His eyes is 1,000 times brighter than the sun. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, anything you think you're doing in secret, he got it wrote down, and especially for you heathens, right? Y'all may think it wasn't written, all the things, they don't know what we done back here. Hey, he got an account. He got an account for everything, and you ain't getting away with nothing. And he's gonna make it known to his men, to his elect. That's just the point I want to get. Okay, so it's on me, right?
You got Matthew, right?
Yeah, I got this is I want to go to Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. Okay, and it reads, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. And that's the point. Hey, why are we running around? Hey, they fear the cops. They fear Edomites. They fear the lawyers or whoever. Hey, you're supposed to fear Yahweh Shem Shai. He can put you in any condition, right? You can be put to death and then come back in a crippled body. You know what I'm saying? Where you can come back in where you can't even speak, hear, or see anything. You're just trapped in your own head.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Hey, these are things they don't understand. Look, and that's that. When he say hell, pitching hell, that hell is conditioned, right? Where you a vegetable, where everybody else assume you a vegetable. Like, cause I remember it was one kid, right? He was deaf, blind, and everything, but then he invented something, and then he was aware. It wasn't like he just didn't know. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He just couldn't communicate.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
Con.
Until he figured out that way. I forget who it was. They made a movie about this kid.
Wow.
This a while ago. But hey, that's the main thing. Why you gonna fear a person that can, once you dead, you back in rest? If anything, don't.
peace.
What people say? Don't threaten me with a good time. What? Right now, look. Hey, to die and be back with the Father is a gift.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that ain't no threat. That ain't nothing to be scared of. Look,
That's right.
the days that's coming, the days that are at hand, it's gonna be all kinds of things going on. Hey, so killing somebody, saying they kill you or whatever, that's sending you back to rest to be with the Father. You at peace.
Yep.
So hey, why fear that?
Con. I want to go to Psalm chapter 33, verse 8. Let all the earth fear Yahweh. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. That's how strong and mighty Yahweh Bashin Yahushai are. And they're going to show it to the whole world. Okay? Because, we live in the flesh. Okay? And the Edomites, they understand that the flesh is a weak vessel. Okay? So they poke at our flesh. They tamper with our food, our water, our air, our clothes. Right? Now they're going to tamper again more with the money. Right? I want to take a little bit further to verse 9. For he speaks and it was done. He commands and it stood fast. That's power. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And when he comes back, he's going to show to the whole world what power really is. And remove these Edomites, okay, which in reality they're bastards. And he's going to put them in slavery for 1,000 years.
Along with the rest of you heathens.
Come
So,
on. Deuteronomy?
Jump to
go ahead.
18 verse 19, Babakasha.
Which one?
The same chapter
Okay,
33.
jump to 18.
Con.
Behold, the eyes of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy.
Con.
Huh? So if you don't fear and tremble in the name of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, you're not going to fool nobody. Okay? Because that means you're not called. That's how come in the script it talks about 2/3 are going to be left behind and go through that those missiles.
the second death.
That second death.
death.
Okay? You'll come back in the new kingdom as babies, but what you're going to go through, okay, it ain't walk in the park. That's it? Okay.
Not Con. Verse 19.
Verse 19, to deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine. Wow. I mean, there's no other way to escape what's coming. Okay? If you didn't humble yourself with fear and trembling to do the work or to call his name in sincerity and truth to the best of your ability, okay? You can have all the guns you want, okay? That ain't going to help.
No.
Because he decides who lives and who dies. Gun or no gun. Okay?
Quick precept. It's Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, Yasharel, what doth the Lord Yahweh thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. Just bring that out, man, just to back up the brothers again, man. If you don't fear the Lord, man, you are in
That's so
for it,
important.
man. You are in for it, man. Like, you don't have no spirit in you anyways, man.
You know, when we have our people that join the army, what do you think the army does to them? They put fear on them, right?
Spirit.
And they break their sleep pattern, okay? Wake them up at 2 or 3 in the morning, sleeping out there in the wilderness in the rain, right? What do you think they do that for? Well, when Yahweh Shai comes back with the host of angels, okay, and the word host means militant, army, all right, you're going to know what fear really is. You got it, Arthur?
I got you. Okay, we're going to go to Psalms 145 and verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him, and to all that call upon him in truth. What it say? And he will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them. And guess what? That's what we do right now. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. We go out on the highways and byways and call our people into repentance.
Right.
The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, along with the speckled bird that look like the heathen, but follow after the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We crying and sighing for the abominations thereof. So that's the whole duty of man. You know what I mean? And what it say? Yahweh Shemashai, hey, those that fear him, he not gonna what did it say? What did the scripture say? Those whoever called upon my name and was for lack of better words, left hanging. You know what I mean? And Yahweh Shemashai ain't gonna leave you hanging.
No,
You know what I'm saying? What it say? Preserve all them that love him. You know what I'm saying? But all the wicked he will destroy. And that's so like, let me just go ahead and double down on it again. This is Psalms 145, and I'm gonna start at 18 again. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. And that's what we do. We call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, and we preach the gospel. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai preserveth all them that love him. But all of the wicked will he destroy. And that's the fruit that the wicked is going to receive, destruction. That second death, like the brother was saying, that's second death. And ain't no escaping out of it. You know what I mean? And that go for 2/3 of our people as well, along with the heathens. You know what I'm saying? So we prisoners of hope, and we hoping we can stay trapped in this hope all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? And our spirit be filled with that hope all the way into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's the only hope we have.
I want to go to Philippians chapter 2, verse 12 and 13. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Verse 13. For it is Yahweh which works in you, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. So he's saying, that he controls everything.
Everything, right?
Okay? So you can keep believing, hey, no, I got free will. Okay? You can keep saying it to the cows come. That's not true. Okay? You're lying to yourself. That's how come you keep following the Edomites, because they tell you one big fat lie and you like it. What they call that in the Bible? You became stiff-necked, right? You don't want to now humble yourself, right? Oh, I don't fear nobody. Well, check this out. You got to fear first, and then you can know what love is, okay? You got it?
And I just want to make you guys on. Let me just make this point. Then you get short. Hey, just like a child, guess what? When you have a kid, that kid, yeah, they love you, right? But I bet you, like, I feared my daddy. I feared my mama. Because I knew what time it was.
Yeah,
you know? Hey, and just like they give you that warning, hey, if you don't have these dishes done, you don't have your room clean, you don't have this grass cut or whatever the hell, hey, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And that's the same thing y'all about you outside done. And he giving you ample time to get right. You know what I'm saying? We those that woke up to this truth, look, we in a beautiful, beautiful place. We are truly blessed among all the people on this world, because we see and understand the prophecies. We understand the truth of the word. And Yahweh Shemashai has put the spirit on us to do the work. You know what I'm saying? And understand it. So, hey, the water Yahweh Shemashai, you know what I'm saying? For real. So, yeah, that's what it is. So it's like I always say, hey, it's a blessing to be able to do this work, to know it, because we walking amongst zombies out here, right? They dancing to the beat of carnal ass drum. While we singing praises and to the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, and trying to wake them up to the truth through the Spirit, and they won't hearken.
Nope.
They won't hearken.
It's okay.
I just wanted to back up
right, go ahead,
what
bro.
Yahweh Shop was saying. This basically like Apostle Tahar always say, man. This is Yahweh's moving, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wrote this out, man. He
Okay.
already knew what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this his moving, man. And you know, I had a brother, or not a brother, Salakia. It was an Edomite, man, at my job, man. Always asking questions like, why he do that? I don't understand this. And I don't really hardly say nothing to him. I just be like, bro, this is moving, man. If you can't understand that much, man, I don't know what
Keep
to tell you,
walking.
man. You know, like really get out my face, but
Yeah, God,
you know,
God.
we at work, so I try not to do him too hard like that. But yeah, man,
Well,
this is how
it's
we're
like
moving, man.
in my job, I'm surrounded by Christians, so you can imagine. Okay, when they're talking, I just stay quiet. You know what? In the scripture, don't cast your pearls
To swans.
To
to
swine,
swans. You know, so I just say, yeah, okay, sure, I hear you. Yeah, yeah, okay, or whatever.
Lord don't even want to deal
What's
with
the other
people,
one?
man.
What's the other one that say? Why do you take my covenant in your mouth or my laws in your
God,
mouth when you
God.
cast them behind
Yeah.
you?
God.
Because that same motherfucker eating pork,
Come,
eating abominable
God,
foods, but he
yeah.
asking you about the Lord.
yeah.
Man, that's the stuff that make me mad though.
And
You know what I'm saying?
on top of that, the book is not for the Edomites
Right.
anyway.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so they shouldn't even be touching the book since they
Right.
were set up and they touched it.
Right.
It's double punishment
He's-
for their asses. Okay. I want to go to Romans chapter 10, verse 9, all the way to 13.
Come.
That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth Yahweh Shai, and shall believe in thy heart and thy mind that Yahweh has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. See how powerful that name is? Right? And a lot of you have a hard time because you still, what's that guy's name?
Jeebus.
No, that
Oh.
keeps popping, no, yeah, but keeps popping out at Vocab Malone, right? He keeps showing, making YouTube, trying to deceive our people.
Come.
Well, 2/3 can follow him, okay?
Come.
But the rest, they're going to follow Yahweh Shai. Verse 10. For with their heart, their mind, men believed unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. Verse 11. For the scripture said, whosoever believes on him shall not be ashamed.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
That's
right.
very important. All right? Verse 12. For there is no difference between Jew and Greek, for the same Yahweh over all his rich unto all that call upon him. You know, people don't get confused when you hear Jew,
Right.
Greeks,
I was going to say that because it's a typo. Go ahead,
Yeah.
you explain it. Go ahead.
because, you know, it's still talking about our people.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not talking about the heathens, about the Edomites, the Moabites, okay, or the, what's the Africans?
Ham.
Ham, the water.
Yeah.
Okay? It's only talking about 12 tribes, the so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. Hey, my phone went on. Give me a minute. Get excited here. It goes on. Here we go. Verse 13. No, yeah, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh Shai shall be saved. Okay? That's so powerful that if you're not sincerely in truth with fear and trembling, you can call the name all you want. It ain't going to happen. Because nobody can fool Yahweh nor Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay? You got it, Aki?
And I just want to add to it. That you ain't gonna be given a name, right?
Correct.
In my understanding, in my belief, from like even having a name of Yahweh Shai Shai is a defense.
Come
Hey, because if you don't even know nothing but the name, you can call to the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai, help me, give me understanding, give me truth. But if you don't even have the name, who you call? Who you asking for help for? Can't nobody else help you.
Yep.
Who you gonna ask for help if you don't know the name?
Come.
You know what I mean?
Come.
Jeebus ain't
Yeah.
gonna be able to save you. He ain't gonna be able to save you.
Did you get Romans 8:15? You want me to get it?
Go, you get it.
You got it, bro?
Nah,
You want me to
go
get it?
ahead.
All right. This is we're gonna go to Romans chapter 8 and verse 15, and it reads, "For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. Right. So, boom, we don't have the spirit of fear. Yahweh Shemashah, he haven't given us the spirit of fear. He gave us the spirit to overcome it and to praise the Lord Yahweh Shemashah and call on our Father again. He gave the spirit to Abba Bivens, who returned the children back to the Father. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Now we seeking our Father in the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And we separated ourselves from this carnality or the carnal things of this world and the folly.
That's right.
And the what is it?
And those
And the
pagan,
mirth. And the mirth.
and those pagan holidays.
Yeah, and the pagan. Yeah, you got it, brother. Go ahead. Speak on it.
Those pagan holidays that we're in 2023, and still our people want to practice those wicked holidays that bring nothing but wickedness into their lives. Curses, right? They giving the finger to Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. That's crazy, you know. You gonna read on 1 Samuel?
First or second? I got
1 Samuel chapter 12 verse 22. Yeah, you
con.
Yeah,
I
we gonna
was
do
just
it.
about to pull it up. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought I didn't write it down on it.
2 and 4.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right.
This 2 Samuel, chapter 22, verse 4. I will come.
Samuel chapter 12 verse 22. Wasn't it that?
I don't know.
Okay, no, go ahead. Let the spirit move you. The spirit move you. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
for it.
this is 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 4. I will call on the Lord Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies.
That was good.
Yeah, that's pretty much straight to the point, man.
No.
you can't get no better than that, man.
And through the spirit, like we was talking about the name, if you don't know the name. You know what I'm saying? So, bomb, like it said, read it again, brother.
I will call on the Lord Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies.
Bomb. And you got to call on him. To call on him, you got to know the name. And you can't run around here talking about, God help me, or this, that, and the third. Hey, that's a title. Like, you. Hey, Yahweh Shai, he deserved that true righteous praise. Hey, you ain't gonna say, hey boy, hey brother, come here, hey. You're gonna say, hey.
That ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? How what's up? You know what I'm saying? Or who are your brothers? You're gonna call that personal pronoun, that name.
That's right.
And especially when you're being sincere, and when you and when you really in direst. When your ass in dire strait, you're gonna be calling on the only person that can help you, and you're gonna want to know his name.
You want to call?
You don't want to know his son's name.
Yeah, you want to call your big brother. I want to go to 1 Samuel chapter 12 verse 22 then. For Yahweh will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it has pleased Yahweh to make you his people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I mean, it doesn't say the whole world. Right? It's only for his people, the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negros, Latinos, Americans, and speckled birds. Okay? So these heathens can keep pretending that they're part of the blessing. They don't get no blessing. They don't get no salvation. And they sure don't get no grace.
They get 1,000 years of hardcore bondage.
Thank you.
On the house. On the house.
Okay.
You got another scripture, bro?
That's enough.
You got one?
I got one.
I got one after two. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm going to close with this one.
All right, mine's Hebrew 11, chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to, for he that cometh to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Keep going to 7 because I was going to read 7.
I
got it right here.
By faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua of things not seen as set, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he commanded the world and became.
I think it said condemned.
Oh, Salaki, you're right. By the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
Wow.
Salaki on that.
No, you good, bro.
You know,
hey, go ahead. You got it, bro. Go ahead.
You know what is that? that he caused. I don't know how old he was. I know he was old though when he was called. You know what that to build an ark because of the fear. I mean, they never saw any rain to begin with in the middle of nowhere in the desert. Everything was dry, right? Everybody was laughing at him. Like when they, the same way when they see us in the highways and byways, right? They say, look at those bums, right? Well, when they see those so-called UFO crack the sky open, by the way, they're chariots in the Bible, and they'll see the chariots, Yahweh Shai and the host of angels, then you're going to find out that it wasn't no joke. It was true.
Right. Is this the man we had some division? A proverb of reproach?
There you go.
How was his numbered amongst the saints?
Right?
So, yeah. And that's all I got, though. You got another one?
No, that's it.
All right. So that's going to do it. So until next time, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
Hope it was edifying. Until the next time. Shalom.
Shalom.